Since the 1980s, the native pheasant population in southern Alberta has dropped significantly. Less pheasants means less pheasant hunters.
The Alberta Conservation Association wants to change that. So for the past 3 years, they've held the Tabor Pheasant Festival. Pheasants raised on the farm are released into the wild. What's their chance of survival? Let's find out. It's 6 a.m. on a Saturday, just outside Coaldale. Alberta Conservation Association biologists enter a dark barn on a mission.
They don't look as docile as I was hoping. Seem to be getting really excited now. What's going on? They're popping around like popcorn. We've got this large penned area, and within that we've got a smaller corner that's been also penned out, and so we're going to walk behind the pheasants and try to push them into this one corner. Within that we'll try to capture 120 birds, but this is the first time any of us have actually done this, so we'll see how well our plan actually works.
First, the pheasant wranglers try to convince the birds that they are the good guys by offering them feed. These 4,000 pheasants, all roosters, arrived by truck the day before, all the way from Wisconsin. They are road-weary and a bit testy.
Holy smokes!
As we heard one biologist say, the birds seem a lot more nervous than they were last night. Perhaps it's because some will later spend their morning being shot at. As per the plan, the biologists first corral the birds into the smaller pen.
Like a boss.
The orange blinder on the bird's beak is to make them more docile while in captivity. It's removed and 6 birds are put into each crate for transport to the hunting grounds. While I pitch in to capture the birds with the net, some biologists are having no problem catching them barehanded. It can be a bit nerve-wracking at times, and you need to avoid having one fly up into your face.
It's kind of fun for the first 150.
All in all, the mission went very well and didn't take as long as expected.
It was pretty fun. Not too bad at all. The pen design really worked well.
The pheasants are loaded onto a truck before sunrise, and off they go to a conservation site east of Tabor. Well, from being wrangled in the barn earlier this morning, these birds are about to get a taste of freedom. Biologists and volunteers prepare the roosters for their introduction to the great outdoors. Just trying to calm them down, Mike?
Yeah, this is just a technique to quiet the bird, and people call it putting the bird to sleep.
Well, this bird's got, I guess, a 50-50 chance of making it, eh?
You can actually place them on the ground, and they'll stay like that for about 10 minutes or so. When the hunters walk up, they should be awake by then, and then they'll be ready to fly when we walk up.
You ready? Let's load up here. Beauty, all right.
Fortunately for the pheasants, many hunters will miss their shot and the birds will go free.
There you go. Oh, you're just over his back.
Opening day of the Tabor Pheasant Festival is reserved for novice hunters.
Okay, take him. Oh, good shot.
I know these novices might not become hunters, but they've tried it out, they understand it. So the more people are interested in hunting, understand about it, the more people are interested in the bigger picture of conservation.
Over the last 30 years, the number of wild pheasants in Alberta has dropped significantly, primarily because a lot of their natural habitat has disappeared. Tall grasses like these provide excellent cover for pheasants. It's easy to hide from predators, but much of this type of cover has been plowed under.
The average survival rate for a released bird is actually quite poor. It all comes down to the type of habitat they're released in. So if you've got an area with good habitat in there, a released bird does have a chance.
Biologists hope that one day native pheasant populations will return to the numbers in days past, and pheasant hunting will see a revival in southern Alberta.